Hey, this is Jim Edwards, and in the following video, I come to you live, well, not live, it was pre-recorded. I come to you live from the veranda of the Golden Princess cruise ship from the middle of the Caribbean. And here we're going to talk about a very important topic that I think will help you improve your business dramatically. There are three things that you need to take into consideration when you are actually releasing a product. And that's when it comes down to how do people actually value the product. And the three things are basically how fast do they get it. Now, if it's a physical product, my personal opinion is they need to get it within about a week. And the way, one of the tricks that I have figured out is that what you always want to do is set it up so that you can under-promise and over-deliver. So we know that in the United States, for example, if you send something 2 to 3 day priority mail, it's going to get there in 2 to 4 days depending on the time of year. Now, right now it's around Christmas time, so you can count on it taking an extra day, despite what they tell you. The thing is, though, if you tell people, okay, expect it in 7 to 10 days, and then they get it in 2 to 3 days, then typically they're much happier. But the point there is that the first thing you got to understand is that people are going to evaluate your product on how fast do they get it and how easily do they get it. The second thing they're going to evaluate your product on is how does it look when they get it. Now, this is especially important when it comes to a physical product. You know, how's the packaging look? The old days and a lot of the old time gurus will tell you, oh, it doesn't matter how it looks. In fact, if it looks crappier, then when they get it, they'll know that not everybody and their brother's getting it. I don't believe that. I really think that when you send somebody something, it's gotta look good. That means full color on the DVD case. Never put a CD in a jewel case. Always put it in a DVD case. Full color outside. My personal preference is that you also have a full color CD label. Now, I don't think it's a big deal to have a paper label on a DVD or a CD, but I do think it's important to have a color label on there. In a recent product launch we just did, we had black and white labels. I will tell you right now, I'm not 100% happy that we did that, but we were coming down to a timing factor. So we just had to get them done and get them out because, quite frankly, we had more people order the product than I thought we were going to. So we didn't get caught with our pants down, but we sure didn't get caught with our pants up. The third criteria that people use to evaluate your product is, well, let me finish up on the second one. Basically, how does it look when they get it? If it's a physical product, but also if it's a digital product. You know, is it laid out right? Is it laid out in a way that makes it easy for them to print it off and read it or read it on the screen? And so it's important not to just have this attitude of, oh, I'm going to take the money and run. Oh, I'm going to just, I'll take the money and I'll let somebody else worry about it. That's stupid. That's how you lose customers, okay? So try to avoid developing that mindset that I see some people developing, and I'm sure you have too. Basically, you feel like, hey, they got my money, so now they really don't care when I get it or how it looks when I get it. And then the third criteria that people use to evaluate your product is basically, does it fulfill the promise? Does it live up to what you told them in the sales letter? And my philosophy on that is basically your product, no matter what it is, whether it's a $19 ebook or a $1,000 home study course, basically your product needs to fulfill the promise made in the sales letter plus a little bit more. Can you over-deliver on that? Can you make that just a little bit better? So the third criteria is the product itself good? Now, did you notice that the first two criteria have nothing to do with what's actually in the product? It's how fast do they get it and how does it look when it shows up? Now, because everybody's got this microwave mentality now, especially with ebooks, just an instant download, then people expect it when? Now, especially when they think that, information, especially good information or knowledge, is going to make a difference in their business. They want to get it when? They want to get it now. They don't want to wait 2 to 3 weeks for delivery. People expect to get it within about a week. So how fast do they get it and how does it look when they get it? You can have the best product in the world, but if it takes them a month to get it and looks like crap when it shows up, guess what's going to happen? Number one, your refunds are going to go up. Number two, your reputation in the marketplace is going to get trashed. Number three, people that you want to do joint ventures with are not going to want to attach their reputation to what you're doing in the marketplace, even if you have the best product in the world. It doesn't matter. So you need to understand that those are really the three pillars of a successful product. How fast do they get it? How does it look when it shows up? And is it a good quality product? And everybody thinks, oh, if it's a good quality product, then I'm going to be a big winner. And that's not the case. There's more to it than that. So don't develop that mindset. Either the mindset of, well, once I got their money, they'll get it when they get it and they'll look how it looks. That's one mindset you want to avoid. The other mindset you want to avoid is, hey, my product's awesome. So they can wait for it and it doesn't matter how it looks when it shows up. Understand, it's the whole package. That's what you're actually selling. So this is Jim Edwards reporting live from Aruba, and I'll see you soon.